Hey YouTube, what's going on? It's your man Ray Maple. This video is from my man Mark. He got in touch with me yesterday. He would like to see a breakdown of my Goldwing. I talked to the fellas that I ride with, and we'll be there hopefully next Sunday to ride with Mark in Pittsburgh. And my man Ghost Rider Goldwing Motorcycle, I don't know if I said your name right, he's a subscriber to my page. I told him I was going to make this video a while ago, and I finally got around to doing it now because several people want to know what's involved with my GL1800 Goldwing. It's a lot going on here, believe me. For starters, I'm going to tell you what's involved with what I did to this bike and why I call it my Envious GL1800 Goldwing. It's a 2008 level 3 Goldwing that I did myself. This bike right here has a lot of stuff on it, a lot of stuff that you can't see. We're going to start from the front and we're going to go to the back. This is a no holds barred video. Complete breakdown. I know I'm going to miss out a few things. If it's anything you guys want to know about this bike, feel free to leave a comment in the bottom description box and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Let's get this video going. For starters, we have a RC component custom front rim. That rim right there is like about 1,300 bucks. The reason why I bought it is because I've never seen a Goldwing with a custom wheel on it until I went to Americade. Not too many of them have. They usually have the karaoke ring of fire around them. I will not put a ring of fire on this bike right here because it's going to hide the rim. It's going to cover the beauty of the rim. I have the Centromac wheel weights in the front. A very good investment for anybody that has a Goldwing. It allows you to not have to have your tires balanced when you put the wheels on, put the tires on them. I had one balanced before, had the tire replaced on it. So that's why I do my own tires. Those right there give you like 30 to 50% more life to your tires. As you can see, all the chrome on this bike is mostly all karaoke. We hit it with the front with the Ray Maple on the front. This right here is my stamp of approval. Like you go to the store and buy your meats or whatever, you get USD approved. This is what I call my stamp of approval. Okay, now we come down here. These rain guards are show chrome. These here actually really does work. If you ride in the rain, these will keep your feet somewhat dry. Keep a lot of the water off of them. I rode in the rain down to Atlanta, Key West, St. Petersburg, Florida in the rain, and they do keep your feet dry. All this chrome over here is all karaoke. Foot pegs on here. These are what I ride with, foot pegs. Lit lights, LED lights in the side right here. All chrome. It's hell cleaning this bike once it gets dirty. It takes me from anywhere 4 to 6 hours just to clean this bike when I do ride in the rain. So you know I'm not really trying to ride this thing in the rain. But you know, if I'm caught out there, I have to. Thomas Sally, one of my YouTube subscribers, asking me about my turn signals in the mirrors. These are custom made right here. I made these. If you see, it has my name in it, Maple right here, and Ray on this side over here. You cannot use the factory Honda Goldwing mirror because if you take it out and look through it, you can see right through it. So I had to get custom mirrors cut to put in here and had this laser engraved from the back side. And it's a 36 bulb LED light inside of here that's on the back side. I cut the plastic in the back and I put the silicone, the 36 square LED light in here in the back, and then I wired it into the turn signal. For me to do these, it's like $250 just to do the mirrors like that, because by the time they laser engrave it, cut the glass, and I put all that stuff that I have to put in here, it's $250 to custom make these right here. Maybe you guys can find somewhere cheaper that'll laser engrave the glass. But it's a one-off custom feature. That's for my man Thomas Sally, YouTube subscriber. Okay, now these here are your dragon wings. I like these over the Baker wings because you don't have to drill into the bike in order to put these here on. These are karaoke, and I love these right here. I don't like to deface anything if I don't have to. They have the sliding vents right here. You can open up and it directs air into the cockpit to the driver, and they really do work. These right here are the wind deflectors that direct more air into the ride to the driver and the passenger, depending on how much air you want on you. I love these right here because I don't have to deface my bike in order to put these on. I can take these off, the bike is still stock appearing. But what I see on the Goldwings, you got to drill holes in here in order to put those on. And I do not like defacing things if I don't have to. The reason why I did this bike like this, because this is my canvas right here. I did it the way I want to do it. I'm not buying a bike every 2 years or 3 years. This is it for me right here. This is probably the only Goldwing you'll see me ride. The only way you'll see me get another Goldwing possibly if I tear this up or it gets stolen. Other than that, that's why this bike is done like this. This is it for me. Okay, now we're going to come back. My helmet of choice is a Shoei. This is a multi-tech helmet right here. It's a modular flip face helmet. Keep my gloves and my scarf in here. This here, there's very little wind noise in this helmet. It's very light. This is about to get replaced with the Shoei Neotech. And the reason why I'm going with the Shoei Neotech because it has a visor in the front of this helmet that comes down, that smoke, that you don't have to change the shield on it and put a smoke shield on it. Because if you ride at night, you got a smoke shield late at night on the highway, you really can't see out of this thing. So I like the shield that comes down. The Nolan also makes a helmet like that, but I like Shoei products. So as soon as I find me a helmet, a large helmet, a large Neotech, I'm placing this out with a Neotech. My passenger have the same helmet just like this one too. This is the camera that I use. This is a Sony 4K camera. I like this because it's streamlined to the helmet. As you can see, it's not sideways, so it's streamlined to the helmet. And I can also take this off. The mount is put on with power grip pedal tape. You can take this mount off and it just locks back in place. Then it's tethered to the helmet in case if it falls off. It hasn't yet, but if it does, this tether will hold this camera on the side of the helmet without losing it. That camera right there is like $500. That's what I'm filming with right now. For some reason, when I take my videos with this camera and I upload them to YouTube, they'd be a little bit blurry. They'll not be like how they were if you played this back on another device. So I'm gonna have to figure out why my images are coming up a little bit blurry on YouTube. I'll figure it out and find out, let you guys know what it is, why it happened. This right here is the best purchase on this bike right here. This seat right here allows me to do 1,000 miles in a day trips on this seat. If you're not comfortable, you will not be doing 1,000 miles in one day on no bike. I don't care what bike you ride. This seat right here is what you call an ultimate seat. Ultimate makes these seats right here. They have them where you can try them. I believe it's like for 30 days. You can call Libby and ask Libby. Libby will let you know. Libby knows me personally, and I've never physically met her. I had my seats custom done like this with the ultimate GL1800 Goldwing and the Ray Maple stamp of approval. I did this like this. Like I said, I am not getting rid of this bike right here. And it's in the back rest of the seat back here too. These seats are very, very comfortable. My seat has every available option that you can get. This is what you call the ultimate inlay right here. This is the best you can get, or the most you can get added into your seat. These seats here have the heated element in the bottom, and these heated elements are way better than the stock Honda Goldwing elements. You can put these up on 2 because this bike does have heated grips and heated seats in it. These are the seat heaters, and this over here is the grip heaters. These seats, you put them, I usually put them on like 2 when I do turn them on because they get so hot. These seats will burn your behind up. I love the way Ultimate makes their seats. This is the best purchase that I made on this bike right here. By far, hands down, this is the best. If you want to get you know, talk about these seats right here, you can contact Ultimate. They're here in, I think, near Toronto, Canada, and they have a location down in Florida. I forgot exactly where they are in Florida. Just go to ultimateseats.com, call them up, and they'll get you squared away if you want these seats. But one thing about this seat right here that I have, once you get it custom like this and it don't work for you, you can't send this back because it's custom for you. They will allow you to, like I said, purchase one of these seats. I think it's for 30 days you can ride on this seat. If you don't like it, you can send it back. But I cannot see you not liking this seat. If you see right here in the front of this seat how padded it is up here, if you look at a stock Goldwing seat, it's very flat through this area right here. This allows you to sit in the seat and not on the seat. So this seat right here is very, very super comfortable. This backrest comes out. As you can see, it's adjustable down. Easy passenger access to the bike, and you can put it back. Well, you don't have to ride in with this in there at all. You can just ride the bike just like this. And when you buy these seats, they give you the rain covers that go with these seats in case if you do ride in the rain. I usually keep mine in the left saddlebag over there, so when I do ride in the rain, I just cover the seats up. And the reason that being is because these seats have stitching in them, and when they get wet, water goes in between the stitching and it soaks into the memory foam in here, and it deteriorates and flattens out the memory foam, which makes the seat less effective. So when you do buy them, you do get the rain covers with the seats. Best purchase on this bike right here. This bike is set up for comfort for the passenger as well as me. These are the Karaoke floorboards. I'm pretty sure you guys seen a lot of Goldwings with these on here. I bought these for the rear passenger right here, so if the rear passenger's not comfortable, they're not going to ride with you. This bike has a trailer hitch on it. The only way you can tell when my receiver's out is from this right here. If a Goldwing has this on it, it has a Karaoke hitch on it. It's the only way you can tell that the hitch is on this bike when my receiver is out. So now let's go to the back of the bike. Let me set this helmet up here. Let's go around to the back of this thing. There's a lot of stuff that's hidden in this bike that, you know, you won't see unless I show. That's why this is my no holds barred video. This here is a Karaoke airfoil right here. This airfoil, they don't make them no more, so it'll be kind of hard to find them. And I hear it's another company that makes them, but they're not quite as dark as this one right here. This is a dark smoke Karaoke airfoil. What it does is keeps the wind from circling around the bike, keeps the air from circling from the front and swirling around and coming back up through the center of the bike. This here feature is more or less for passenger comfort. The rider on the bike benefits from it as well when there's no passenger back there, but this actually does work. This script that you see and lettering you see on the back of this is not a sticker. This is airbrushed in here. My man over at Tony Regan's, the owner of Tony Regan's, did this for me. Big shout out to Tony Regan's. I will be back to see you because I need some other stuff done, like this two Envious taken off and put back on like this is right here, just like this on the back. And I need you to do the same thing to the trailer, Tony. So I will be down to see you. Let's go into the trunk. This is a subwoofer right here. It sounds good, but I'm about to revamp this whole stereo system on this bike. Good friend of mine made this right here. Bill, former owner of Hi-Fi Hospital, made this here subwoofer for me. It has a plug-in with LED lights in it that blink to the beat of the music. I probably got the wrong plug. Let's see. Yeah, I gotta plug this in right here. As you can see, it blinks to the beat of the music. My man, Dr. Bill, made this for me. Former owner, like I said, of Hi-Fi Hospital. Big shout out to Dr. Bill. I will be contacting you. I need another box made, Bill, so you know how we do. It's about to go down, and you can believe that. This Goldwing right here is going to have a sound system on it that's going to sound very relative to a car. But I'm not using my saddlebags to put amps and everything else in it. When I do this right here, I will be making an update video of this here, of the sound system on this bike. Like I said, this is no holds barred. I'm showing you everything that I did to this Goldwing. And like I said, I know I'm going to miss a few things. So if you guys see something that y'all want to know about this bike, please do let me know, and I'll gladly answer any question you want. This over here is my charging station back over here. It's an Eclipse charging station. They got 2 USB ports with my cell phone charger on it, which has a USB port. So it's got 3 chargers for a cell phone. If they have USB ports on it, you're coming up with 6 USB charge ports and a charger. This is my charging station for my battery for my camera. I always keep a charged battery on deck. This is my iPod. This iPod is linked into a J&M Bluetooth device that's hooked into the Goldwing, and it works off the controls on the handlebars up front. That's mounted, that Bluetooth device. You'll never see my cell phone mounted on my handlebar because there's no need for me to have any cell phone mounted on my handlebars. This is the J&M Bluetooth device right here. Cell phone and Bluetooth device connected to this. This here is my iPod / cell phone. So if I'm riding my bike, that is hooked into the controls on the Goldwing. Everything is plug and play into the controls on this bike. So if I'm riding, I get a call, I go down on the disc to answer the call. If I want to reject the call, I go up on the handlebar controls up front. These controls right here, the disc tuning, you go down if you want to answer it, and you just start talking. I have a factory Honda Goldwing intercom on here, and everything is linked into this bike, so I don't have to put no aftermarket devices on anything. Everything works off the controls on the Goldwing. I can answer the call or reject the call. Let me show you guys how that works. Turn this radio down, it might be a little high. Okay, let's make a phone call. Gotta turn it up a little bit. There it is.
716-796.
That is the cell phone being Bluetooth connected to this bike. I don't have to have a cell phone mounted on my handlebars in order to answer the phone call, so you'll never see a cell phone mounted on my handlebars. The only thing you'll see up there is just a cup holder. That's all I need is a cup holder. That's made by J&M, but they don't make it no more. You need to call them up if you really want it and ask them why they don't make it. It's a very, very snazzy, nice device. I don't want to cover this up just yet. Hey, hold on 1 second. Hold on. Okay, like I was saying, if you guys like that device right there, you guys need to call J&M, because I thought that was a very trick piece right there. I bought mine when it first came out. I bought it from wingstuff.com. It ran me about $225. And that is exclusively made for the Goldwing right there. They used to make a universal one, but I don't see them making that universal one no more. This little amp down here is a JL Audio single channel mono amp. This amp is what powers this subwoofer. I'm about to put a J&M 6-channel amp inside of here, but it's going to be hidden in the bike. The only way you're going to know it's an amp in here, you're going to see wires going to it. But like I said, it's not going to be nothing in none of one of my saddlebags. So if I wanted to ride this bike out of town and just keep the saddlebags clear for the clothes and stuff and whatever I want to take, it's going to be clear. I'm not putting a whole lot of stuff in my saddlebag with amps and subwoofers and stuff like that, because in my opinion, you're taking away from the touring ability of the Goldwing. And it has saddlebags on it for a reason. So if you do want to ride out of town, you can still ride out of town. I may not want to pull my trailer, so I might just want to ride the bike, and because I have a cooler rack that goes on the back. When I pull this receiver out down here on the bottom, I can carry that and put stuff in there. I also have another bag that goes on the luggage rack. So between that right there, if I just wanted just to ride the bike, I feel as though I have enough compartments where I can carry a lot of the stuff that I need and travel much lighter. So that's a J&M I think it's XD600/1. That's what that amp is down there. I'll leave the part number in the description box, so if you guys are interested in getting one, you can get one. I had a JL Audio subwoofer in here, but that little amp kept burning up these damn subwoofers. So now, when I revamped this sound system in this bike, I'm going with a W7, an 8-inch W7. So when Dr. Bill, if he kindly make me another subwoofer box, I'm going to talk to him. I'm going to have the subwoofer mounted on the side over here. I might even try to go with a 10-inch. Who knows? We'll see. Mounted on the side with a plexiglass top so you can see the speaker inside the box. I think this box is really nice how Dr. Bill, Hi-Fi Hospital made, the former owner of Hi-Fi Hospital. I love the way how he made this box for me. A lot of this right here is his idea. He wanted to put the lights in it, and it sounded nice when he did it, so I was in favor of that. This here over on the side is my alarm system, SPY 5000M alarm system right here. This little antenna right here is the antenna for this alarm system. My siren is not mounted. It's mounted on the right side of the bike over here under the bottom of the fuel tank. Because if you mount it in the trunk, the alarm, you won't be able to hear this thing because this thing is sealed pretty good. As you can see, it's got a seal cover here. So this thing is closed up really, really well. You won't be able to hear that alarm system. Now I'm thinking about wiring that siren into the horn on the bike. So it will be really, really, really loud. This right here is a karaoke pouch right here, and it comes out of here, as you can see. And you can carry it around, put your credit card, cell phone. I usually put my straws here, but it does have a mirror in it that you can pull out so you can comb your hair or whatever you want to do. And brush your teeth if you want to. I don't suggest it, but hey, I like options, a lot of options. So that's up there, and you just slide the mirror back down in there. You never know it's there. So I like a lot of karaoke stuff that they make for the Goldwing. Some real nice stuff that karaoke makes. Okay, now this is the part where we get to, I'm going to tell you why I call this bike the GL1800 2 Envious Goldwing. And my man Jack Fagans can attest to this. Jack, if you watch this video, you tell my YouTube subscriber or any YouTuber that watched this video if I'm lying. I ride this bike around in Buffalo or other places. People say, oh, that's too much, that's too much. You can never get too many lights on a motorcycle. I was involved in an accident in 2007 on a Gixxer 1000. The first thing the driver came up and said, well, I didn't see him. If you say you didn't see this Goldwing right here, you were drunk, weren't paying attention, or you're lying. This thing is lit up like a damn UFO. And like I said, the reason why I did that is because I did this bike to ride this bike out of town. And I need to be visible, especially if you're in Virginia Hills or the Pennsylvania Hills. They have a route down there. I forgot what it is. This is the way we go when we go to Myrtle Beach. You have to take this long highway. And believe me, it is dark. If you have an accident down there, they won't find you till the next morning. So when I'm riding on the highway with this thing right here, this thing is lit up like a damn Christmas tree. If you say you didn't see this bike right here, you're lying. So this is the reason why I made this bike like this. And a lot of people say, oh, it's too much lights, it's too much this, it's too much that. I made this bike right here to be visible, very visible. If you didn't see it, you're telling a lie. You probably don't need to be driving a car. So that's why I call this my Goldwing the 2 Envious GL1800. This is 2 Envious Part 1. This is 2 Envious Part 2. We're going to get into that in a minute. Okay, now let's come back to the side. This here is a pouch for the rear passenger. Like I said, my passenger, I like her to be, or whoever, preferably a her, to be comfortable just like I do, because if they're not comfortable, they're not going to ride. This is a pack where they can put their cell phones or whatever little items in here, sunglasses or whatever. and still ride. This here is for the rear passenger, right? This also comes on the ultimate seats right here. This is a real removable pouch right here. You can take this clean off the bike. Put up, passenger can put whatever they want back in here. I usually keep money when I didn't have an easy pass, and then the passenger pays the tolls. But now I have an easy pass. When it works, it's a good thing. But you know, I can't seem to get one from New York State that works, an easy pass that works. Let me turn this thing on so you guys can see the back. I'm pretty sure you've seen the video of it all lit up at night. I might put another ad to this thing right here. That's the sound system on this thing. As you can see how it's lit up. 2 Envious, baby. GL1800. That's why we call it the 2 Envious GL1800. My man Mark wants to see this bike in person. I'm going to try to make it down there next Sunday, Mark. I will be calling you. We want to come down and check out Pittsburgh, take you up on your offer, riding us through the city, showing us what Pittsburgh has to offer. That's my alarm system right there, letting me know that alarm is not armed. Then the fob up here is going to start blinking. As you can hear that right there, it's blinking. I did a whole video on this alarm system, so if you guys like it, it's called a Spy 5000M alarm system. That's it for the 2 Envious GL1800 Part 1. Let's get back to here. This is okay, YouTube, we back again. This right here is a Can-Am 622 trailer, custom made hitch in the front that I made right here. When I take this receiver out, you don't even, like I said, you don't even know it hitches on the bike. The reason why this is made like this, because I might have the foot. I didn't want to lose accessibility for this foot right here. So when I disconnect this trailer from this bike, I can sit it on the ground, and the trailer nose is not laying down on the ground. That's why that receiver is made like that. And it also levels the trailer off so the nose of the trailer do not be down on the ground. You can watch my other videos when I did Mr. Fagan's bike, and you can see more in depth of what I'm talking about. This right here. This right here, swivel ball right here. Very, very, very nice feature right here. Because when I first started, I just had just a regular ball in there. And when you go into a turn, say you come into a turn kind of hot, you can't lean the bike enough to negotiate the turn. So I bought the swivel neck for the trailer, but it didn't fit. So I had to send that back. Then I seen the swivel neck right here. So when you lean into a turn, the bike can lean independently from the trailer. That is more of a safety feature than anything else, because if you can't lean the bike far enough and the trailer won't allow it to lean, you can have a major accident. So this right here is a very good investment. It's only like $45 for the guys that really want it. So if you have a trailer and you're having a hard time going into a turn, if you come into a turn too hot and you need to negotiate that turn more smoother, you get one of these swivel hitches right here. You can pick them up off of eBay. I bought mine off of eBay for like $45. Okay, now the front part of this trailer, I usually keep my boots in here, my riding boots. When I take them off, I just throw them in there. Rain suits, that one's never been used. This is the pack that I was telling you about. I usually keep it in here. I don't keep it on the back of the luggage rack, because what it does, if you can see right here, it started blistering my rack right here because it holds moisture in it. This sits up here and locks down. Put whatever you want in here, another rain suit, clothes, whatever. I did this bike the way I wanted it done because, like I said, this is it for me. So this is my canvas right here, and this is how I saw it. I usually carry a tire buddy in here, check my tires on the trailer, on the bike or whatever. Goldwing book that I got from my man Jack Fagans. I'm thinking about becoming a member of the Goldwing Riders Association. These guys right here, I hear that they really take nice long rides, which I like to do. The reason why I did this bike like this, I had to make it comfortable so I can do long trips, long rides. I like 1,000-mile-a-day trips, but I don't like being on the highway forever doing it. So if you're traveling like 50, 55 miles an hour, it's a good possibility. I'll meet you when you get there. This right here is a registration holder for a semi, and it's stuck on with 2 power grip pedal tape. So I don't have to drill any holes in order to put that in. I usually keep my registration insurance cards in there so I don't have to put it inside the trailer. And it's easy accessible and easy found. That's for a semi right there. I think those things are about 10 bucks. I bought it off the eBay and just stuck it on there. Now we're getting back to the back side of this trailer. Oh, this box right here, this is the J&M Bluetooth device that I told you about that my cell phone is hooked to. This thing is the cat's ass right here. Believe me when I tell you. The part number is JMDM. I look like IPB GL1800. It's all integrated into the Goldwing, into the factory controls on the Goldwing. So I usually leave my cell phone in the trunk of this bike charging while I'm riding. If I get a phone call, I can answer it and ride and talk on my bike at the same time. You guys really need to talk to J&M and ask them why they stopped making it, or put enough requests in to see if they will start making this again, because believe me, this here is the cat's ass and it's clear as hell. This here is the reason why I won't buy a Cena headset, is because of this right here. I have no need for it. I got a CB in this bike right here too. My man Hurricane and my man Jack Fagans, that's how when we ride, we usually conversate back and forth through the CB. You can make the CB come through the speakers on the bike, or you can make it come through the headset. One other thing I forgot, let me show you guys something on this side. Probably after I make this video right here, I'm going to take this seat off and I'm taking this here device off. This device is a push switch to turn the passenger headset off in case if they get a lot of wind noise, you can turn it off. But I'm putting a show cone piece on here. It's like $62. This right here, it allows the rear passenger to talk through the CB, and it's got a volume knob on it. If they don't want to listen to the music in the headset as loud as I do, they can turn it down. It's comfort for the passenger, so I don't have to hit my toggle up here to talk to somebody on the CB or hold it down till they get finished talking. They do it all themselves right back here from this here device that I'm about to put on this Goldwing, probably after I get finished making the video. If you guys want to know what I'm talking about, like I said, I'm sorry that I'm skipping around on this video right here, but it's a lot going on this bike, and it's a lot to remember at one time, so please bear with me. This is the device right here. That's the push to talk for the CB. This here is the volume control for the music and the headset. I usually keep my spare rain suit down in there. I have 3 sets of rain suits. One of them is in my scooter in there. Me and my nephew was riding yesterday. And then I'm going to tie this off into my battery so I don't have to be always pulling this panel off to charge my battery up, because I usually, there's times I don't ride this bike for like 2 or 3 weeks due to me working 64, 72 hours a week. I know I don't put enough videos out for you guys, but that's the reason why. But I got to go to work, got to eat, so when I do make my videos, I make long videos and hope you guys really enjoy them. Let's come back here, see if we can finish up. This here is a Shoei multi-tech for the passenger. As you can see, I love Shoei products. All of my bikes, that's all I buy is nothing but Shoei helmets, Shoei on helmets. Glove for the passenger, head scarf for the passenger. So the passenger is going to be just as comfortable as I am riding this bike right here. And I usually keep them in the helmet bag so they don't get scratched up too bad. I usually leave them inside the house, but I had this one in here because I went to Myrtle Beach and I didn't empty this trailer out yet. So I usually just leave everything right in there. Passenger helmet. This right here is a custom made leathers. As you can see, it's all leather. I love leather. Custom made with the GL1800. That's the passenger jacket right there. This right here is my jacket. Of course, we hit it with the GL18, with the Honda Goldwing logo on the front and the Ray Maple on the right chest plate. I had these custom made right here. It's, I'm going to say, virtually impossible to find leather jackets that go for a Goldwing. So I had mine custom made. Let's set these over here. We're gonna get in this trailer and let you guys see how we roll when we go out of town. This right here is my camera bag for my camera. I have another camera in here that I'm gonna mount on the tail section of my Goldwing with a suction plate. So this right here is my camera bag. I usually don't carry this with me. I carry it with me sometimes when I go out, but not all the time. These are my tether straps right here, so when I mount my helmet, my camera on my helmet, I can tether it to it in case if it falls off, it won't hit the ground. You guys seeing this right here? This is J&M passenger helmet. Oh, and by the way, this trailer right here is the second best purchase on this bike right here. When I go out of town, I like to be comfortable, so I need to bring stuff that I need to bring with me. I'm not limited to nothing with this trailer right here. This right here is the cover. When I do park it at a hotel room at night, I can cover it up, keep cleaning down to a minimum. This thing is, it's a job cleaning thing, believe me. But if you do a bike like this, you got to protect your investment. You got to take the good with the bad, so you know you have to clean it. This is a full cover for my Goldwing. As you can see, it's factory on the Goldwing piece. Full cover for the Goldwing. Hold on one second. Got a call coming. I'll call back. I'll call her back. Call them back. As you can see, it's a spare tire in the bottom of this trailer. 2 long chairs. Oh, they called me back. Yo, can I call you right back in like 2 minutes? I'm making a YouTube video.
Oh, yeah.
Breakdown of my Goldwing. Everybody, cats want to know what's involved with this Goldwing, so I'm breaking it down. No holds barred. I'll hit you right back in like 5 minutes. All right, yeah, so these are my chairs right here that I usually keep in here when I go somewhere and I want to sit down, chill, kick my feet up, take my shoes off or whatever while I'm riding the wing. These chairs right here have coolers on them. You can put ice in them, sit and chill. It's all about being comfortable, people. Believe that. That's your cooler right there. On one of these sides, you got a book, a rack right here. You can put your books or whatever in here, tablet or whatever. Post up, pull the chairs out. I used those when I went to Watkins Glen. The chair for the passenger. These are my floor mats that go on the side. Oh, I got to show you guys this right here. I do ride with a cooler. I usually take that out when my cooler's over here. It's a collapsible cooler in here made by Honda. So I don't have to have a cooler mounted to the front of my trailer. I can take this with me when I'm not riding my bike. I usually fill this up with ice. When I go to the hotel rooms, I use their ice to fill this up. Keep cold beverage on hand, sandwiches, fruits, whatever, on hand at all times. And leave that in there. So usually when you see me go out of town and I go in that side right there, oh, we about to get a drink. So that's that right there. That cooler bag is only like 59 bucks. Black helmet. Black hat, I mean. I'm going to customize this with the Goldwing logo on the front as soon as I find somebody to do it. I usually leave that right there. Another Can-Am bag in case if you want to put stuff in here, whatever you want to put in there. Like I said, people, you can judge me if you want to, but I like to be comfortable. Hours that I work at work, if I'm going to ride this thing, oh, I'm going to be comfortable. You can believe that. My tool set, if it breaks down and I have to do anything, that's it right there. I put these LED lights back here. I'm about to run the LED lights all the way along the front of this trailer right here, all the way around the front. I'm gonna light this trailer up just like that bike. So, like I said, this is called 2 Envious Part 2. As you can see the plate, 2 Envious 2. I'm gonna have my man Tony Regans. When I take this thing over to him, I'm gonna have him airbrush right in the back of here. It's gonna say 2 Envious Part 2 right across here in real big letters. You're not gonna miss it. And then on the lip of this trunk right here, I'm gonna have him put my name, Ray Maple, stamp of approval. That right there is the breakdown of this trailer right here. This is a 2013 Can-Am 622 trailer. Very nice trailer. Holds a lot of has a lot of cargo space. A lot of cargo space. And also in the front up here, I have the tie downs that I carry when if I'm riding somewhere I need more room. I can strap it to the passenger seat. This is my chain that I bought. When I disconnect the bike, the trailer from the bike, I go through the wheels and secure everything. That's about all that I can think of right now. I know it's a lot that I'm leaving out on this bike right here, but if it's something that you see that you want to know about, that you really want to know about, feel free to leave me a question in the description box down below, and I'll answer this ASAP as soon as possible. We have two Envious GL1800 Part 1. It's my man right there. 2013 Can-Am 622 trailer. Two Envious Part 2. Custom place on the trailer. Custom place on the bike. Two Envious, baby. Holler back at me later. Alright, peace. I'll be checking y'all out later, YouTube. I may do an appendix to this video showing this bike at night. It's about to get dark here probably in about 4 hours, so it may be another addition to this right here. If I do, if I decide to make it, it'll be in there. I hope you guys enjoyed. Any questions, please ask them, and I will get back to you as soon as possible. This is going to conclude this section of the video. Like I said, I may add another piece of what this thing looks like at night with the lights on. It's a lizard light set on here that I usually don't turn on. I know I got one broken wire on one of the lights. I may turn it on, I may not, I don't know. Alright, see you later. Peace. Okay, YouTube, as promised, we're about to bring the two Envious GL1800 to life at night. Probably really can't see much, but we're going to change that in a few minutes. Without further ado, here we go. Sound system. Back of it. Cell phone connected. Play a little Pandora. If I do come to your town, you can best believe this joint gonna be beaten. That's what we do. Daytime, 9, 10, don't matter. Let's turn up a little bit so you get the full effect.
I would win lots of pots of gold. Days when I used to have my play clothes on, I would make up my rhymes, the middle would both on. But you learn what the earth do, breaking curfew. Hit the park in the dark, make it stand like a podium. Niggas had a box and a strip of linoleum. Some break the bookie, but those that don't was usually a fighter. Rolling easy wide and sending people to the store for a soda and a lighter. Real cool cat.
Two Envious GL1800. How we do it. I don't have my lizard lights on. My battery went dead from my remote.
Let's start love over after the way things were.
Show you the box in the trunk. Turn it up a little more.
I want to start love over. Let's make it
The box.
Hey yo, who's still taking rapping for a joke, a passing hope, all phrase with a rope. Whatever happened to the caddies, white balls and spokes, resurrecting turntables, plenty of folks. Remember in the street playing touch football? Look y'all, if somebody get mad and then bounce with their football. 24-hour block parties, everybody on the whole block, busy or dumb party. Adults used to think I was scheming, but I was dreaming to one day make a hot album and have a more meaning. Now every time I rhyme, I can tell that you like it. You nursing the tunes like the mind of a psychic. Your mind is weary, flowing like a dog, sweating in things as if you was making love. Control the crowd so they could accept it. Total concentration is the perfect method.
My creation. You might not like it. Don't matter. How I see it. My canvas. Dare to be different.
It wasn't always pretty.
If I come to your town, or we gonna be beaten. This gonna change this summer. It's gonna be much crisper and louder than this. And I'm gonna still have my saddlebags. That right there, my iPod in the trunk. All controlled. iPod, I don't know if you can see that, it's a little dark. Almost 19,000 songs on there.
Tops to hollow tops. Used to rock the bus stop. Now we let things slide from the cops. Lost some veterans in this. That ain't keeping it real. Now with garbage chill.
I control this iPod off these controls right here. Track up. Everything in the trunk. I don't have to see nothing. Want to go to the cell phone. Cell phone Bluetooth connected. Put a little Pandora. Cell phone Bluetooth connected. That's the cell phone right there. Cell phone Bluetooth connected. Don't believe me? Skip the Pandora. Tupac right there. Go up one track. That's why you'll never see my cell phone on my handlebars. I don't have to touch it. Next track up, Pandora. Jana made it possible so I don't have to see my cell phone on the handlebars. I don't want nothing up there really but just a cup holder. That's it. If I had to ride in the rain, everything's concealed in the trunk. Have to worry about nothing getting wet, nothing getting damaged. I can still ride out in a torrential downpouring or whatever. Let's go another track up. I don't have to touch it.
You are now about to witness the strength of street knowledge.
One more time.
We're back now at the Jackal. This is DJ.
Turn the cell, pause it on the cell phone. Now we back at the iPod. Control it off the handlebars. And that's the GL1800, how I saw it, the 2-Envious GL1800, how I built it. Oh, I forgot to tell you guys that skid plate down on the bottom down there for the Can-Am 622 trailer. That's for made through Spider Pops. You can get the trailer, the skid plate without the lights on the bottom. I got mine with the lights on the bottom. When I hit the brakes on this thing lights up like you wouldn't believe. I'll show you. You have to watch the back of the garage in order to see it. The whole back gonna light up. Just turn the 4-ways off. See how it lights up back there? Oh, we light the whole highway up. If you say you didn't see me, there's a damn good chance you're lying. Left turn signal. If you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up. If not, you can give me a thumbs down. It's all good. That's how the 2-Envious GL1800 look at night. All right. See you later. Peace, YouTube.